Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to topic 14. In this topic, we're going to be seeing how to actually put up the different materials by creating the layers first, and then of course seeing the drop shadow and inner shadow over here. So let's get straight to it. Well guys, so for the first thing, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the wand tool like we have always used, and we'll start first creating our layers. So we'll first create these both layers, and I'll just create a layer and I can just fill in the light gray color. Similarly, we'll be pressing Ctrl and backspace to fill in the color, and then Ctrl D. So the 4 steps are main. The first one is we have to always go ahead and create a new layer, select the space, fill color and deselect. Now once we're done with that, I'll select this railing and I'll go ahead and fill color here as well. Then we'll select this wall and fill in color again. After that guys, we'll select this below wall. Now you can see this as well as this line over here is the same wall. This is a column which is coming in between, that would be on a different layer. Similarly, these will also be on the same layer. So all of these will go and become on the same layer, right? So you can see I've created this layer. I'll just fill in color. Then we'll select this wall as well as this wall, create a layer, fill color. Similarly guys, all these steps will come down on one single layer, just like that. Alright, and we can even go ahead and select this as well as this as well as this, and I can just give it black color, something like this, right? And the next thing we can do is select all the pergolas guys. So all the pergolas would be selected and they will come on one single layer. So I'll just go ahead quickly and select all of these, and we can just create a new layer and fill in color, as you guys can see. Next we have the water tank, which I'll just create, fill layer, give it a color. Let's do the next thing for all these windows. So all these will be glass, create layer. Now for the glass, I'll just shift this to a little bluish tone over here, something like this. I will select the frame. So all the frames will be selected. Just go ahead and select all of these. And I can actually shift this blue to, let's say, a little dark gray. And I'll actually give the dark gray on this layer as such, as you guys can see, right? Now guys, once we're done with this much, you can see that we have the railing over here. So I'm going to let the railing be gray color, and I'll actually give it a grayish tone as the glass finish, and this will be a bluish tone glass finish. Alright, now before we go ahead, I'll just go and name these layers, right? So I can name this as top side, which is going to basically be the top side walls. You can see those. Then we have the railing. Alright, then we have the top mid. Alright, then we have the bottom side, so BOT side. Then we have the bottom mid. Then we have the stairs. Then we have the columns. Then we have these pergolas. Then we have the WT, which is the water tank. We have all the windows. And we have our frames. Alright guys, so these are basically all the layers that we have created. And now we'll be setting these layers in accordance to what is according to the massing basically, right? So what is coming towards us will be in front, and what is going behind will come down in the layers. So right on top, the first thing that we'll have is our frame, and our windows will be right on top. Then we'll have our railing. Then we'll have the top side wall. Alright, then we'll move down to our columns, right? After the columns, we'll have our bottom side walls. Then we'll have our bottom mid walls. Then we'll have the top mid wall, will come above the bottom side. We can keep it here, and we can keep our pergolas in front of the top mid as well. It has to be in front of this layer. All right, the pergolas have to be in front of this layer or on top of this layer. Then we can have the stairs, and then the water tank, and then the main layer in the background. So the WT over here is your water tank, which is basically this layer. Okay guys, so once I have kind of set up all these layers, I can actually now get into the material settings as well as the shadow settings of these of each and every single layer. So before I do that, I would like you guys to complete this much, set the layers according to what we have set it as well, and I will see you guys in the next topic to create the material settings and the shadows. Alright guys, all the best, take care.